Skiing and hip surgery, you probably wouldn't think they go too well together, but you might be surprised. One of my patients sent me a video of him skiing in the Swiss Alps a couple of weeks ago. I replaced both of his hips about 6 years ago, and he hadn't skied since then. The dreaded virus got in the way for the last 2 years, but this time he went for it. He looks pretty good, doesn't he? If you've had a hip replacement or two and you want to ski, what are the pitfalls and how can you avoid them? As always, it depends. Everyone has a unique set of circumstances, but of course there are some patterns that can help us to give you the right advice. Firstly, I wouldn't even think about it for at least 6 months after your surgery. You need that time to recover, physically and mentally. You also need to get fit so that you can make the most of your ski trip. I'd see a physiotherapist who understands the needs of skiers. This can be really helpful in avoiding injuries. Why not have a couple of lessons at the resort, just to get you up to speed again? It will be time well spent, I can tell you. The thing that worries me most about skiing with a hip replacement is the risk of dislocation. This can happen if excessive twisting forces are applied to the hip. You could also break the bones around the hip. This is a bad thing. It usually needs major surgery to sort it out. So here are my top tips to keep out of trouble. Go somewhere that's familiar to you and ski within the limits of your experience and confidence. There is nothing wrong with spending the morning on the easy red and blue runs, followed by a long lunch and a pre-dinner snooze. Avoid the busy parts of the season, particularly the school holidays. The speed demons are then out in force. A collision with a snowboarder is not going to do you any favours. If it's icy or you can't see where you're going because the weather's awful, have a lie-in. Above all, just use your common sense and have fun, just like my patient. If you'd like to know more about skiing and hip surgery, then just get in touch. Leave any questions or comments below. The details are in the description. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great ski trip if you go this year.